In this video, I will show you how to write and solve a compound inequality from this scenario. It says to earn a B in your algebra course, you must achieve a test score average between 84 and 86%, and that says inclusive, so we want equal to here. It says you scored an 86, an 80, and an 85. I missed that one here. 86, 85, and 80 on the first 3 tests of the grading period. What possible scores can you have on the 4th and final test to earn a B in your class? Write the inequality and solve it to solve for what your final test score should be. It also says be sure to define your variable. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to let X represent the possible test score, score on the 4th test. Okay, now I want to put this together. My solution is going to be in between 84 and 86, whatever I'm setting up. So my inequality, I'm thinking about this inequality here, the ones that we did for the and, because 84 and 86 are my boundaries for that B. So 84 to an 86, whatever is going on in here, I need to solve for my test score, that last one, to be a B. So I got some information here. I had scored an 86 and an 85 and an 80 on the first 3 of 4 tests. So when you get your grade, what it really is an average in class. They average your scores, and that's really what you get. So my first test score was an 86, so I'm setting up my average now. Plus I scored an 85 on the test. Plus I scored an 80, plus the 4th and final test. If we average that, so sum up all your tests and divide by 4, I want my score of that final test to give me an average of my grade to be between an 84 and 86. Now to solve for this, what I'm going to start with is multiplying both of my inequalities by 4. So I want to get rid of that fraction. So when I get rid of this fraction, I will now have my 86 plus my 85 plus my 80 plus my 4th and final test score, which I don't know yet. So no longer my fraction, because I got rid of that because I'm going to multiply by 4. So here I want my 84 times 4. So this is now going to be 336. And then my 86 times 4. This side is now going to be 344. Now I'm going to solve for that 4th and final test score. So to do that, I'm going to add these 3 test scores. I had an 86 plus an 85 plus an 80. So total, I have 251 points so far, plus my last and final score. And I need whatever that final score is to get me in between a 336 and a 344. What is the scores of my last test that I could have? Well, subtract the 251 points that you scored so far. And now, from both sides, so 336 minus the 251 would be a low of an 85 on that final test to a high score of a 93. So if your last and final test of that course, the 4th and final test, if you score between an 85 and a 93, you can keep your B in the class. So I'm going to write a little sentence here. You must score, between an 85 and